What?
Are you going to stand there the whole time?
Probably. It's a warning now. Yes. No, tornado warning. There's the siren.
Just let it get dirty. Just let it get dirty. Are you ready, honey? What? Storm.
Good afternoon to everyone. Last week I conducted a wedding and wished everybody a warm welcome. So now I'll wish everybody a wet welcome. So welcome to friends and family. As you have come together here to witness and to bless the joining of Corey and Sarah in Christian marriage. This is a special time as they acknowledge their love for each other and state their intention to live together as husband and wife. May their vows be blessed by God and by all of you.
That's good.
Now, to each of you, I ask these questions. Sara and Combs, will you have Corey Echols to be your husband, to live together with him in holy marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? If so, please answer, I will. And now, Corey Echols, will you have Sara Ann Combs to be your wife, to live together with her in holy marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? If so, please answer, I will. Any marriage brings together not only two people, but two families. And so I ask you, will you, the families of Corey and Sara, Give your blessing to them and to the family they are forming together. And furthermore, will you, by God's grace, do everything in your power to uphold, support, and care for these two persons? And will you do nothing to hinder their growing together in their relationship? If so, please answer, we will.
We will.
A brief reading from the book of Colossians. You are the people of God. God loved and chose you as God's own. Therefore, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Be tolerant with one another and forgive one another whenever one of you has a complaint against another. You must forgive one another just as the Lord has forgiven you. And to all these qualities add love, which binds all things together in perfect unity. The peace that Christ gives is to be your guide in the decisions you make. For it is to this peace that God has called you together in the one body. Just a couple of words on the scriptures. Paul's reference to peace is important. In another context, he calls it the peace that passes all human understanding. Human understanding thinks of peace as the absence of conflict, disagreements, misunderstandings, and the like. However, the peace of Christ comes only as the conflicts, disagreements, and misunderstandings are confronted according to the values in which he told his followers to clothe themselves. That means that these qualities are not something which you pick up every once in a while. These are the values that you wear every single day and which you put into practice in every single situation, so that they are second nature when it comes to dealing with the conflicts that are inevitable in every relationship. Clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility. It means you bear one another's griefs and struggles with a sense of kindness and without any one-upmanship. Be patient, tolerant, and forgiving of one another, even as Christ has forgiven you. Add to all of this love. Not the fleeting, romantic emotion that comes and goes. For love is an active verb that operates in doing whatever is necessary to provide for the needs of the one you love. If you wrap your marriage together in these values, and with them confront the conflicts that will inevitably come into your relationship, you will indeed come to know the peace that Christ has to offer. The peace that passes all human understanding. Repeat after me. I, Corey, take you, Sarah, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, until we are parted by death. This is my solemn vow. I, Sarah, take you, Corey, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until we are parted by death. This is my solemn vow. The rings that you wear are symbols, the circle signifying unending love. To others, they are the outward and visible sign of your commitment and promise of fidelity to one another. So we pray, bless, O Lord, the giving of these rings, that they who wear them may live in your peace and continue in your favor and love all the days of their lives. Amen.
Amen.
Sara, I give you this ring as a sign of my vow. And it's all that I am and all that I have. I honor you. Corey, I give you this ring as a sign of my vow. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. We pray. Eternal God, send your blessing upon Corey and Sara. Give them the resolve to keep holy this marriage covenant. Guide them in your growing love, that they may live in your godliness and come to know the peace that passes all human understanding. Amen.
Amen.
Now that Corey and Sara have given themselves to each other by exchanging their vows, and before these witnesses and by giving and receiving rings, I declare to you that they are now husband and wife together. To introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Corey Echols. Now you are all invited to the reception at the Bailey's Grove Community House, just 2 blocks up the street, directly behind me. Go now in God's peace and love, and may you support and love one another, even as God has loved you. Go in peace. Amen.
That's what Sara heard. Rain brings money.
No, not in this family.
Did you get married in the rain? You get married in the rain.
No, I'm just saying.